I can't believe the Waltwins. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are
the Waltwins.
If this is your first time here with us, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do together. Today,
We're showing some of our favorites.
we are taking a trip down memory lane, and we thought sometimes people wonder what are the best cooks. You know, we don't have as much time as the Waltwins to cook on the griddle. What are the best cooks that are worth a try? And so we've got our list, and I tell you what, it wasn't easy.
It was not easy. When we started talking about it, we were like, okay, we'll break it down to the top 5.
Right.
So by 15, we're like, dude, how are we gonna break it down to 5?
But we've got the list in our sacred little book here.
And like Santa Claus, we're checking it twice.
Now, what we decided, rather than go top 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we couldn't decide.
Yep.
So we just thought collectively, these are our favorite 5 cooks.
Yep.
Not necessarily that one is better than the other.
Yep.
Just 5 that we really enjoyed. So along the way, aside from our top 5, we will also be sharing some honorable mentions.
Yes.
As well as clips from the cooks and what made them so special to us.
Exactly right.
But Brett, to start things off, what is our first top 5 cook?
So whenever anyone asks, they say, what's the best thing, what's your favorite thing to throw on the Blackstone? I have to say Asian cooks.
Every time he says.
So from the chicken lo mein, which is one of my very favorites, to the chicken fried rice, which blew us out of the water. My very favorite, I'm gonna start with the teppanyaki.
The teppanyaki
Yep.
cook.
Rice, onions, butter, stir fry beef. We got chicken, we got mushrooms, we got shrimp. Yes, we're bouncing all over the place. Yum yum sauce, sesame oil, and then we've got, of course, sesame seeds, eggs, soy sauce, lo mein noodles, and zucchini.
Teppanyaki
Yep.
cook, and I would say, so that is in our top 5, while the other ones are absolutely phenomenal and outstanding.
Yep.
In fact, I would the chicken lo mein, we talked back and forth about between those which was the better. What made the teppanyaki so special though, Brett?
What it made it so special for me was that's where we really started realizing that, and we learned this from Chef Jet Tila, the Asian cooks are relatively simple.
Right.
And so I had practiced the teppanyaki a few times, so when we came and actually shot that video, that was Adam's first time ever cooking it. So we agreed that I was gonna stand back and talk Adam through the cook, and it was absolutely amazing. When his wife came in from the front yard, she said, oh my gosh, outside it smells like Lampu, which is the local teppanyaki hibachi style restaurant here where Adam lives.
Right. A lot of griddle cookers refer to it as the hibachi, but it was our teppanyaki style cook. And I think what was so funny is Brett was so, not nervous, but kind of just, hey, you got to do it this way. And I just followed all the directions. And at one point, it finally clicked with him. He was like, oh my gosh, you could hear his excitement in his voice, how proud of me he was.
I was.
I knew what I was doing, but it was just, it took him to realize that, wow, this is. But what makes it so unique and special is all the food we were able to put made me realize this 36 Blackstone, man, it can take on anything.
It can feed an army, literally.
Can. And it was great. And so that's why that is one of our favorite cooks, and that's in the top 5. So Brett, from there to
The wings. They cooked amazingly on the Blackstone.
Right.
Well, the best part was the seasoning that we used. This is where Adam was introduced to the usual suspects.
Well, I had had the usual suspects on your pork butt before.
Correct.
But for one of our cooks, for wings. Now, we've done wings 2 ways. We did them in the air fryer combo, which I absolutely loved. That video didn't get as much traction, but also in the air fryer, it was pretty easy and basic. So it was like, okay, what blew me away was how crispy you can get wings by tossing them on the griddle, surface,
yep,
and how many wings we could toss on there. Yep. It was a process, a little bit longer, and that was one where I was wondering, man, are these really going to crisp up? Are they going to work? And man, every wing we pulled off, I just knew it was good. And it's become one of my daughters, Kenzie, who helps us with a lot of our video.
Yep.
It's one of her favorite cooks, and she asked for wings all the time because of it.
And then when you make the wings, you want to have the sauces ready to go on the side.
And by the way, the links to each of these videos is down in the description below. So if this is your first time here with the Waltwins and you are learning about these cooks for the first time, don't forget to check the description below for each of these cooks. We're trying to put cards as we can, but also in the description is where you're going to find it. If you don't know where the description is, just below the video title, just to the right side, there's a little arrow. Click it and it will drop down the description. And that's where you'll find information, including information about our Patreon page.
Yeah, and let's talk about Patreon real quick. It is a multi-tiered system where you can have a little more access to the Waltwins, where it's behind-the-scenes footage, some bloopers. We've got our recipes posted there, access to our merchandise, discount on merchandise, and there's even a level where you get a free apron of choice through the Patreon, and that link, again, is below as well.
That's right. So, Brett, so now we've gotten our teppanyaki cook, we've gotten the wings. where are we going next?
Oh, we've got to go to the popcorn.
Yes,
that
that's where I
was
was
so
headed.
much fun, dude.
Oh man, and that one we did not too long ago. We had seen other griddlers do it. What makes the popcorn so fun is that is one of the few videos where once we started the cook, there's no editing within the cook itself. Just shake the popcorn a few times and wait till it pops. It takes just the same amount of time on the griddle as it does in the microwave or in your own popper. Within 3 minutes, we had a whole bowl full of popcorn.
We had a whole griddle top full.
Yeah, and that's
of
what made
popcorn.
it so fun.
That was
right?
when Adam lifted the dome for the final time, and the popcorn just came all spilling out. It was amazing.
Spread them out.
Yep, spread that out. Oh, I know that there are people who've actually, there it goes, starts popping. We got our first one.
That one.
Yep, you can smell it. Oh, you can smell that.
Obviously, the biggest takeaway here is you want to keep moving it around. Otherwise, the popcorn that is popped at the
Brett?
beginning is going to burn.
It tasted just like any other popcorn we've made in a popper otherwise. So that is one. It's kind of a crowd pleaser, something fun to do for the crowd.
Yep.
If we're indoors, we're just going to use the popper, but it's fun to bring that heat out here so we can just do that right here on the griddle. That was awesome.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
All of these are great, and there are going to be a ton of honorable mentions.
Yes.
But the last two are ones that we went back and forth spending a lot of time. But second on list, and again, while they're not top 5, we do have a specific favorite one for a very particular reason.
Yep.
But number 2,
Crunchwrap Supremes.
man, those Crunchwrap Supremes. Oh, tostada.
Yep.
I got you.
So just that
a
kind of
little
circle.
bit.
Yep, make sure you're right in the middle. That's, yeah, perfect. Right there. You're going to add beef. You want to do the finely chopped beef. Okay. Dollop of Daisy. Being the cheese lovers that we are, we're going to take some shredded cheese and cover that. A nice little light layer, nothing huge. Yeah, just that much. You do not, again, you do not, the key to this is you do not want to build it fat. You do not want to build it high. Tomatoes are coming on next, and they're going to add another fluffiness level to this. So just keep that in mind as you are building this. So Adam, and now we get the smaller flour tortilla. I like that. Yep, you're gonna toss it on right in the center, and here's where you're gonna start to fold. I have found the best way to fold is where you start closest to your body, grab to your left, and you're gonna see it's gonna kind of have a see how it's already naturally folded. You see that? Look at that. Because what that's gonna do is it's going to actually hold the folds over. How is it that Adam's first Crunchwrap Supreme is better than, I don't know, the 10 that I've made? Like that? Yep. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Oh, dude, that's toast. Okay, flip it. Now, be careful, because you don't want to... Oh, my God, bro. Look at that.
So there we go. Just chop right, just go ahead and just press right through.
Oh, man.
Push down on it.
Oh, boy.
Look at this, open up. Look at this. It is the Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme.
Man, those Crunchwrap Supremes, I will tell you, my family absolutely loves. We've made Crunchwrap Supremes on the griddle almost as much as any other cook that we do on the griddle. Those Crunchwraps we make, and I think what makes them so great, Brett, is the high success rate of the Crunchwraps.
Yeah.
Once you know how to fold them and prep them, you can make them to order, so how the kids want them, you can do them. And with that, I would make a side note, even the double-decker tacos are great. But Brett, before we get to the top one, we did make a note of a whole bunch of honorable mentions.
Let's kind of go through them really quickly here.
We've done hundreds and hundreds of cooks. I was trying to figure it out with my wife the other night. We've done over 300 cooks on the griddle. With as much as we use the Blackstone through the summer, there are times breakfast, lunch, and dinner were cooked on the Blackstone.
Oh, absolutely. Same at my house, too.
And so here's a quick glimpse at some of the honorable mentions.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through, no limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
What makes it hard with those honorable mentions is thinking of any that we left out, because there are some.
Yeah, they're like your children.
Right? Pick your favorite. That is seriously so true. And there are some that turned out so good that maybe didn't gain as much traction. Like, I'll tell you, I still use that guacamole recipe.
Oh,
and it
geez.
is outstanding.
That guacamole recipe is so good. So yeah, the guacamole for sure. So one that kind of breaks my heart didn't make the top 5, just because I couldn't believe how good it was. I was so proud of us for doing it. Was the pizza.
Pizza. That was one that people like, wrong tool, wrong job, which we hear all the time, by the way.
Which exactly right. And you know what? It's okay. This is our channel. Haters gonna hate. We're still gonna cook it on the griddle.
And
it still tastes amazing, like the chocolate chip cookies. Those are two that stick out for me. What about you?
Right. The jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
because I had never had jalapeno poppers. Maybe I had at a restaurant, just didn't stand out. Those blew me away. That
bacon wrapped,
and I can still taste them now, and they were really good. But aside from that, I mean, the cheesesteaks are always a crowd pleaser. My wife loves the chicken cheesesteaks. So there are so many that we've done. In fact, it would be easier to make a list of cooks that we'd be like, meh, because I don't know that there is one.
No, I agree.
There's almost not a cook that I wouldn't do again. Now, for the channel, what we've found, our fish cooks don't do as well.
We love the fish cooks.
Love
the salmon piccata, still one of my favorites to this day. It's one that I still cook on my Blackstone. But again, our fish views, we don't get a lot of views on those fish cooks. So
what made this so much fun is when we got together to start cooking together.
I do have one favorite that I did when I was cooking well before we got together. Mini crunchy tacos.
Yes, that was a blast.
We'll have to try those here.
And let's
when
say,
we're together.
What we didn't put on the list, and honestly, is they're as good as any we've ever had, are steak cooks.
Yes.
Any of the steak cooks that have been amazing. Even those country style ribs. So like we said.
I said what I said.
Right. Listen, if we wanted to really do our top favorite videos, this would be a 3-hour special, because we would feature all our cooks, because all of it has been such a joy and a pleasure.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our #1 all-time favorite cook, and that is
Smashburger. We're calling it Smashburger 2.0.
And it's the
Return of the Smash.
Get it flat, give it about 10 seconds. Hey, pull it up. Look at that. Get the next one. The crowd goes wild.
Now, it is important you hold that smash down.
All right, flip it. Show the fine folks a good sear. Ready? Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Let's transfer those. Hold those there for a minute to bro. My mouth is watering for
These
those.
things are so juicy. Look at the juice. Look at that juice. Yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Now here's the deal. You might be wondering, really, Smashburger, is that your favorite video? It has less to do with what we were cooking and the fact that we were finally together.
That was our first video that we shot together on the Blackstone, because before that, when we were together, the last time I think we were reviewing Arby's, is we were doing a fast food review. And so when we were together on the Blackstone, our confidence of working together, first of all, we didn't know how it was gonna be too many chefs in the kitchen. And it was like, no, this is absolutely perfect. Our chemistry, we played off just great. We helped each other out. We were both able to have a hands-on in the cooking process. It was a blast. It's one of our most viewed videos.
Right.
And to this day, we still go back to it and we just get filled with so much joy because it is a trip down memory lane. And that's another thing about doing these videos. They're kind of like home videos that Adam and I in years and years can show our grandkids and just have these home videos for us of cooking together.
Right. So the Smashburgers, the 2.0, brought us together, got us on the griddle together, first cooks together. In fact, even before that time, when we knew we were meeting up, we thought, well, what videos are we going to do? And we decided we need to do a Smashburger together.
We got to make it a little better.
Right, and we did, because I had learned from the first one. My first one, man, that was got a lot of views, but
that is of which we don't speak.
But doing this together has been an absolute dream come true and a blast for us, and also helped with our channel growth. And so we're so grateful to you, to our YouTube community, those that take the time to sit and watch. We listen to you, and that's why we keep putting these videos out. We take your suggestions, your recommendations, and a lot of your recommendations made these lists because we absolutely love them. We've tried them, and we can't wait to try more of them.
Yes, exactly right. So to 2020, what a year, huh?
What a year.
Yeah, 2021, here we come, man. This is gonna be 2020 fun.
Yeah, 2020 fun, heading your way. I like it.
Yeah.
But Brett, you know what all this food tastes like?
More.
That's right, it tastes like more. And more of the Waltwins to come in 2021. So thank you.
2020 fun.
2020 fun. So thank you all for supporting us and watching this grow. For those that are new and didn't know, in March last year, we had 1,600 subscribers. So this growth has been absolutely unreal to us, crossing the 30,000 threshold shortly after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, and a dream come true to us. So thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you. It's all because of you.
And we love doing this, and we're gonna keep doing this on. So Brett, we're gonna griddle on, right?
Yep, that's
like
right.
we say.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
Brett,
griddle on, yep.
aside from come and take a trip down memory lane and share some of our absolute favorite cooks together on the Blackstone, and hopefully give you ideas of things that you should be trying, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.